do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool.
Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And it's the Pacers to start out. Down low. Here's Jackson. Up top, Smith. Jacks up a three. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
Out of bounds.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Here's Brown. 5 to shoot. Pass to Holland. Hey, puts up a three. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Here's Brown. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
Bamba misses. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. They were concerned with Jaren Jackson Jr. on both ends of the floor. Coach saying defensively, Triple J covers so much space, a blocking machine. And on the other side of the ball, Jaren has serious skill for a man of his size. He's a tough game plan for us. Jaren Jackson Jr., a two-way menace. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Boy, you like to see that kind of competitiveness from Karl Anthony Towns. You know this guy is going to settle the score with a three of his own.
Here's Collier. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Dorsey, look at the youth on this Pacers roster. Plenty of upside moving forward.
Oh, B.A., there is no doubt one of the strengths of this team is the chemistry of the young pieces you just referenced. And remember, this group plays a unique style, the fastest pace in the league, one of the most dangerous offenses in the league. A ton of fun to watch this Pacers roster play together.
Yeah, you have to admire the size and strength of Jackson Jr. Just fantastic work establishing himself inside and slamming it down.
And Ball gets it to go.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here's Jackson. Again. Indiana.
Timeout. An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to review the game plan. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And here's Ball. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Pass to Bamba. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Indiana leading by 6. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Now here's Smith. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Billups. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Here's Towns. Got a hand on it. And they get it back. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. And we're approaching. Oh, wow! Here's Collier. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late. Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Just a load to deal with inside. When Jackson Jr. goes up strong, he puts the defense in difficult situations.
Doris, it's interesting, but the Nets franchise has never won an NBA championship.
That's absolutely correct, because their titles came before the merger. Now, since they've joined this league, they did go to the finals for a couple of times, had Jason Kidd, who was the driver of success, but no championship in this modern era.
And here's Indiana now, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Here's Martin. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Bamba. For 3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Bamba's got 5 now.
Boy, it's just normal to see now, right? 7-footers like Bamba making threes. Has this league changed or what?
Back to Martin. Here's Brown. 3-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. 5 points in the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Ball outside. Towns on a screen. 4 seconds left. And Ball throws it down.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Shoots from the elbow. and that's not going to go. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Indiana. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Here's Billups. He's scoreless. The Pacers pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Inside, here's Okongwu. Indiana making a switch here. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Substitutions.
Here's Martin. From behind the arc. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Nets trailed by 5. Here's Black. Here's Billups. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Billups has got his first points of the night. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Clock at 6. Here's Martin. The rebound by Bamba.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Knocks it loose. Pass to Billups. Towns, left side. Here's Black. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. Indiana leading by 3. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind. Ryan, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. It's good on the putback.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
White with it. No made baskets yet. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. And stolen by Bamba.
Can you believe that's their first turnover? Good ball security has really helped them build this lead.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. To the paint. And Towns slams it home.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
Tipped away. And here's the fast break. Here's Billups. And he hits it to tie the game. Billups has got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, B.A., how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work.
Pass to Bamba. .149 left to play in the first half. All no good. Pacers leading by 3. For 3, Smith. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. A minute 37 left in the second. Blocked! Here's Collier to the inside. Here's Wallace. And he buries his first look.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Ball looks over the floor. Pass to Black. Towns, left side. Shot clock at 6. And Billups gets it to go. Billups has got 7 points in the game.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Wallace outside. And the three off target.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Pass to Billups. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. They set the pick. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Brooklyn shooting their second and third free throws tonight. The Pacers making a switch here. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball. 23 seconds left to play in the half. Pass to Brown. Here's Collier. Here's De Silva. Connects from downtown. And the Pacers lead by 5. And a deep three from Towns. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Indiana ahead, up by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns, a 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
Here's Brown after the basket by Brooklyn. Pass to Collier. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And good whistle there.
Indiana shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. Indiana making a switch here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Nets trailed by 5. To the paint. Pass to Ball. Back to Towns. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Towns has got 9.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bamba. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Black. Goes back up. Ball right side. Back to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. They're running. The 3, Smith. Brooklyn pulls it in. Towns down low. Pass to Black. Back to Towns. Here's Billups. He has 7. Towns can't get it to go.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
If he gets a step that close to the hoop, you know Smith is going to finish with a dunk.
Nets trail by 5. Driving in. Billups' shot is off.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Smith. Another one falls for Indiana.
That quick release from JR makes him so hard to guard.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Indiana making a switch here. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Black. Still no points. Pass to Bamba. Here's Ball. Takes it inside. Chalk up 2 there.
I tell you, the intuition, the IQ of LaMelo Ball. The guy just knows what to do and when. Nice drive.
Here's Brown. Back to Wallace. And here's Martin. Fires from deep. The rebound by Bamba.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Black. And that one is hammered home.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
It's Martin on the wing. 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. No dice from the high post.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Yeah, nice quick transition play from Ball. Getting out ahead of the defense and converting on the fast break.
Well, Doris, one thing about LaMelo Ball, not many true point guards walking around at 6'7".
BA, the length of a forward and yet one of the most prolific playmakers in the game today. That gives a coach a lot of versatility and options with one individual player.
That shot wide open. And the Pacers lead by 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Off target from 3-point range.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Always eager to find a bucket. Ball drops into his shot immediately.
And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Here's Billups. 7 points in the game. Towns. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, this guy is just such a load to handle. Karl Anthony Towns spends a lot of time shooting free throws.
And he makes both free throws.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Here's Prosper. That one drops for him. Prosper's got his first 2 points.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
45.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Indiana leading by 4. Outside White. Pass to Smith. Now White. Back to Smith. White on the wing. Back to Smith. From outside the arc. The rebound by the Nets.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Here's Billups. Fires the 3. White with a steal. In transition, here come the Pacers. Smith no good. Nets trailed by 4. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Towns. Here's Black. 4-3. Okongwu with the rebound. Pacers leading by 4. Here's Smith. And he drives in. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
When J.R. Smith gets rolling, he can absolutely take over a game just like he's done in this one.
Ball outside. Screen by Bamba. From 11 feet away. Ball no good. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Pass to White. Back to Smith. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple. Towns with a rebound.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Out to the right wing. Ball right side. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Smith outside. 3-pointer off the mark.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Ball no good.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Pass to Prosper. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Nets trail by 6. This one for 3. And Billups gets it to go.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now. Keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Ball. A minute 53 left in the 4th quarter. Now Bamba. Inside. And it's powered home by Towns.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns? Well made for pressure situations.
Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. They recover it. Pass to Collier. Back to Smith. The 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
And that's J.R.'s specialty right there. The defense can't let him have a shot. I don't care what kind of range he's in.
There's a screen.
First foul. Gone. First personal foul. 15 seconds.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the 4th. Towns gets the bucket.
When your stars shine bright in the toughest moments, Towns the look of a superstar.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Smith. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Here's Billups. Money.
Boy, you better keep the 7-footer Mo Bamba away from the cup. What an easy finish.
And here's Indiana now. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
44 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Collier. And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
Pass the ball. Towns on a screen. All sorts of time, and he buries it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're down by 5. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Pacers substitution. Number 22.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Back to Towns. Puts up a 3. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Substitutions.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so the big win by Indiana in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Because you played it. I remember